Hola, hola, Samu. Ya entró Jacy por ahí. Hola, Lita, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Hola, hola. Hi, Samu. ¡Hoy, Jacy! Lupita. ¿Qué tal, Lupita? ¿Cómo estamos? Hola, Tania. Buenas tardes. Hello, Origami Mantra. Hi to India. Thank you for being here. ¡Hoy, Vera! ¡Hoy, Vera! ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Buenas tardes, Ana María. Hola, hola. Gente hermosa. Ay, ese México lindo y querido. Hello, Chami. ¿Cómo estamos? Hola, Carla. Hola, Cecilis. Buenas tardes a todos. Buenas tardes. Good evening. Good afternoon, everybody. Ya estoy confundida con el tiempo. Ay, Adri, hola. Chao, Adri. Hoy, Magali. Ay, qué lindo es leerle, gente hermosa, preciosa. Un abrazo hasta donde quiera que estén. Buenas tardes, Lina. Hola, hola Julieta, ¿qué tal? Otra mexicana que se nos une por acá. Hola, ¿qué tal? Lusuto Snowbird. Hola, María Luisa. ¡Ay, ahí está nuestra invitada ya! Hola, Yacy. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Les cuento que el día de hoy vamos a tener a una invitada de lujo. Ay, 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 ya van a ver. Saludos hasta Colombia. Hola, Dianita, ¿cómo estás? Miren lo que vamos a tener el día de hoy. Les voy a mostrar algo. Miren, qué lindo. Estas con la luz se ven mejor. Acá se ve, casi no se ve el reflejo, pero miren qué bonitas. Estas son algunas que yo hice, miren. Hola, Sol. Hola, Mileni. Estas son estrellas de ventana. Miren, qué lindas. These are window stars. Hola, Mileni. Hola, Lilia. Hola, Maite. Miren qué bonitas. Hay tantos modelos. Y hoy vamos a tener a una persona experta en window stars, en estrellas de ventana. Sí, son lindas, son preciosas, son hermosas. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for being over here. Today we're gonna have the pleasure to be with Jaciara Grzybowsky. I don't know the pronunciation of her last name. After we're gonna find out about that. And she's an expert designer. She's an artist, a designer of window stars. She's amazing. Ella es hermosa, ya la van a ver qué linda. Hi, Cat Cookie. So, today we're going to be talking about this, window stars. El día de hoy vamos a estar hablando sobre estrellas de ventana. Para que decoren sus ventanas, gente. Fíjense que a mí me encantan las estrellas de ventana desde que estaba en Japón. Decoraba las ventanas porque se ven tan lindas. Así que el día de hoy vamos a aprender a decorar, a hacer algunas estrellas para que puedan decorar sus ventanas, para que se vean bonitas. Y vamos a conocer a Jacy. Para las personas que no lo conocen, yo sé que a ella la conocen muchas personas. Así que vamos a ver qué tal. Vamos, sí, Jaciara tiene unos trabajos hermosos. Así que vamos a invitar a Jacy en este momento. Por acá, vamos a ver. Jacy, aquí está. Es la primera. Ok, así que preparados. Hola, Mileni. Hola,
Oh,
Ivanilda.
I'm the
Hello.
best.
Hello.
Olá,
Hugs. I have to tell them
I don't
something.
speak in English.
I know. Miren, les tengo algo. Yo le pregunté a Jacy cómo se siente mejor, si hablando en español o hablando en inglés. Así que ella me dijo que se siente mejor hablando en inglés. Así que yo voy a platicar con ella en inglés y vamos a estar traduciendo para que no se pierdan nada. Así que por acá, todos bienvenidos. How are you, Jacy? Thank you. Thank you so much
Fine.
for accepting the invitation. It's an honor to be with you.
Thank you very much. Olá a todos. Oi todo mundo. Hello everybody. Let's talk. Let's start talking in many languages
In
again.
French, in Portuguese. Oh my goodness, a lot of languages. Hi, Jacy. Jacy, the first question I have for you, how do you pronounce your name? Because your name is Polish, right?
Yes, my last name is Polish. Is Grzbowski.
How?
Grzbowski.
Okay, todos inténtenlo. Grzbowski. Oh, that's lovely. Le pregunté cómo es que pronuncia su nombre porque el nombre de ella es polaco. Y miren, Grzbowski. Me encanta. I love it.
Last convention in Brazil that we had in 2019 was one of the things that the jokes we made previous for the convention was how to pronounce my name, because like that they would get a prize for the convention.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Somebody say hello from Israel.
Salut, comment ça va? Vous êtes venu à nouveau, c'est bien.
We have people from France here, so they are fascinated because they know you speak French. So Jacy is going to be speaking different languages and I'm going to be translating into Spanish. Ella va a hablar diferentes lenguajes porque la están viendo desde Francia, desde Israel, desde bastantes lugares, así que por ahí vamos a estar traduciendo. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Great.
I have internet connection. That was only my worry. So it's good.
There is not any problem today with the internet connection? Yes, because a week ago it was terrible. Yes, but anyway, Jacy. They call you Jacy, right?
Jacy.
Jacy. Todos
And
le
in
llaman
French?
Jacy. Oh,
Yeah.
Sol Cisco. Hi from Israel too. Hello to Israel. Hola Latinoamérica, Estados Unidos, a Brasil, a todos los lugares donde se conectan. Un saludo enorme. Jacy, everybody loves your work.
Oh,
Everybody has been waiting for you and they say, oh, Jacy. I remember when I say that we are going to be with a person who's very sweet, they told me, oh, yes, that's the best word that describes Jacy.
Thank you. I don't know about that, but okay.
Well, I know and I tell you, I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Jacy, why do you like window stars so much? Because your window stars are so beautiful. How did you begin making window stars?
Yeah. I think it was when I started making window stars was in 2000. I was living alone in France after university. So I thought was a nice way of decoration. And we can make with little papers, small pieces of paper, and we make a great thing. So I love it very much.
Yes. You don't need exactly square. Sometimes you need a small rectangle, so that's a good option.
Yes, that's the thing I like the most.
That's what I like a lot, yes. Miren, le pregunté a Jacy por qué le gustan tanto las estrellas de ventana y ella me dice que le gustan mucho. Ella comenzó a hacer estrellas de ventanas cuando vivía sola en Francia. Entonces le gustaba para decorar. Y algo que le gusta a ella es que se pueden hacer con pequeños pedacitos de papel. No es necesariamente un cuadrado, sino que con diferentes formas y pedazos pequeños. Así que por eso le gustaron a ella. Jacy, I was talking to you yesterday, and for me it was a surprise when you told me I have 2 books. I was, what? Where in the world am I living that I don't know that Jacy has 2 books? Miren, gente linda, ella tiene 2 libros de estrellas de ventanas y yo no sabía. What a surprise. Oh my God. I would like to put my hands inside and take them. Oh my God. That's amazing.
I made them. This one is in 2008 and was, yes. And this one is really nice. I made with a friend, Gloria Guiar, and was really nice. The models and everything was when we had the boom of tea bag folding here in Brazil. So it was a really nice thing. And then afterwards, I made 1 year after, I made this one. And it was really for window stars, this one, only window stars. And I made it for the first origami convention in Argentina because I was one of the sides of there. So it was nice.
I love tea bag folding too. Oh my God, that's another. Yes. ¡Qué belleza! Miren, Jacy tiene 2 libros. Uno es especialmente de tea bag folding y el otro es de estrellas de ventanas. El segundo lo hizo para la Convención de Origami Argentina. Y ya están preguntando, lo mismo que te pregunté yo, ¿dónde se consiguen? How can we get them?
Those were self-made books here in Brazil. So normally I sell them, and but now it's a bit complicated to sell them because of the lockdown that everybody has lockdown nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a little bit complicated. This one is out of sale. We cannot find anymore because the editor closed also, so we don't have this. But this one I still have some. So nowadays I'm only selling here in Brazil. I'm selling them, but I'm gonna try to put them in PDF, so it's gonna be an ebook book, so I could sell everywhere nowadays. Let's hope. That's the plan for this year.
Please, please, please. Jacy dice que los 2 libros, desafortunadamente, uno de ellos ya la compañía que los producía cerró, así que ya no se puede adquirir, el de tea bag folding, pero el otro sí se puede adquirir. El problema, gentes, el problema que tienen ustedes y yo es que por lo que es la pandemia, está bien difícil lo que es el envío, pero para las personas que viven en Brasil, pues es fácil adquirir los libros, solo se contactan con ella. Así que, pero buenas noticias, porque ella dice que está tomando la posibilidad seriamente de ponerlos en formato PDF para que podamos adquirirlos en cualquier parte del mundo. So we're going to be looking forward for it, believe me, because it's, oh my God.
Yes. And the new one I'm making also. There's a new one that I'm drawing, so I'm gonna make that. So it's gonna be like a 3rd book, also only with window stars. We call it here more snowflakes because we like the shape of the snowflakes, but they are window stars because they have many different shapes and everything. I put some of over here so I can show you afterwards some of them.
Thank you. Por ahí pregunta Amelia, ¿cuándo lo vas a lanzar?
I hope in July I can have them already made it. I'm trying to do all the things.
July this year.
This year, I hope.
Wow.
I hope.
Oh, that's amazing. Miren, Jacy nos sale con esta sorpresa de que en este momento está terminando su 3er libro y ya va a estar terminado en julio de este año. Así que primero Dios esté terminado en julio. And Jacy, how is this going to be available? Is this book going to be available for everybody or just in Brazil, or is it going to be in PDF format too?
I'm trying to make it ebook already, so it's going to be easier for everybody to have it. And afterwards, if I can, I make in hard copies also.
Oh, that's great. Yes. Entonces, este libro de Estrellas de Ventana, ella lo va a hacer en ebook, así que hay que prepararnos y esperarlo porque va a ser solamente de Estrellas de Ventana y va a estar disponible en el mes de julio. Así que esperamos por el mes de julio. Jacy!
Não se preocupem, vai ser em e-book, o próximo. Just translating to português.
Okay. Por ahí dice Lupita que le falta el 3º. Lupita suertuda que ya tiene los 2 anteriores. Jacy!
She's been with me in some of the conventions, so she knows all of them. Because I used to travel with, and she knows my little bag to make the tea bags and everything. Everybody loves my little bag with all the papers because, like you said before, I always cut my papers in small pieces. I hate doing small, big things. So I do always with small pieces, like this one. This is my last model, but it's a Kusudama. And it's with so I love to make them also, things like that.
Mire qué lindo lo que nos enseñó Jacy. Ella dice que tiene esa maletita donde tiene todo su papel cortadito. Ella corta el papel. Entonces ya lo tiene. Miren qué linda. Todo el papel está ahí ordenadito. porque a ella le gusta hacer las cosas, los modelos de una forma pequeñita. Miren qué lindo, qué linda idea, Jacy. That's an amazing idea for everybody. Look at that. That's beautiful.
And this one I travel with it. That's why it's a little bit broken.
It has traveled around the world with you. That's great. Miren qué lindo. Ahí tiene ella sus pedacitos de papel, pero le gustan chiquititos. Y esa kusudama que nos mostró es una de sus últimos diseños. Qué belleza. ¿Algún nombre? Does it have a name?
Yeah, this one has already a name because it was during our study about kusudamas that we are making a group here in Brazil every Saturday. So it was 2 weeks ago I made this one. Wow. And it's called Fru Fru. Kusudama Fru Fru.
I love the name. I love the name. It sounds very French, but it's not French, right?
Yeah, it's a French one. It's, you know, the pen that you put in normally, that's called Fru Fru. In Portuguese also we use for that thing that we put in the kusudamas. So that's why Fru Fru.
Imagínense, esa kusudama la diseñó hace 2 semanas con el grupo de estudio de kusudamas en Brasil. Y el nombre de la Fru Fru se llama Fru Fru.
Yeah. The group name is Origami Sem Fronteiras. It's the same that Vera Young is.
Origami Sin Fronteras, donde está Vera. Qué bellísimo. Qué grupo más bonito. Solo gente excelente. Beautiful people in that group. We would love to see some of your snowflakes because I was so surprised when you showed me the ones that we are going to fold. And you know, something very funny is this. She told me, Mariela, these are the 2 models that I would like to teach. Do you like them? And I answered her, no, I don't like them. I'm sorry. But I caught the message there. And after I said, I don't like them. I love them. And she was, oh no, I have to look for 2 other models. And she look at that. She was looking for new ones. Miren qué lindo. Miren, todas esas estrellas son diseños de Jacy. Qué belleza. ¡Ah! Qué lindos. ¿Esos van a estar en tu libro 3? Are they going to be in your book number 3?
Yeah, most of them, yes. But I think I have a lot, so I'm going to have to make a 4th one also.
Wow, that's when you have talent. Oh my God, yes. Miren qué belleza, qué lindas.
And they are made with different kinds of paper that I'm going to show you also. So like that, you're going to learn a little bit about the papers.
Wow, the pink one.
The pink one.
Especially.
Yeah, the one made with the paper that we are going to make at home. If you don't have a translucent paper like the other ones, you can make the paper. This is the normal paper that you buy for the school and the architects buy. This is our origami paper that's already translucent. Wow. This is the homemade paper. The other, this one is the one that you showed also, Maria. The same one that you showed. That's a little bit plastic, but it's not plastic. I don't know.
Wow.
And this is the old norm, like this one, the tracing paper.
Wow.
Calcar, papel de calcar.
Papel de calcar.
De color. So these are some of them. But I have, like I said before, I have a box with lots of them, and I'm gonna show you another thing now. Oops,
miren la caja que tiene. Ay, Dios mío, esa es tentación para mí. Miren eso, qué lindo. Look at that. That's an artist and how organized she is. Miren qué lindos. Wow.
Those are studies with the papers. So I was making some studies and trying to find out the names because I'm always had problem with naming my things. So I'm making, the studies. That's why I still have pieces of paper. So this one is really the workshop.
Wow. ¡Qué belleza! ¡Qué organización más grande! Qué divinas. Miren, todos esos modelos son modelos que ella ha plegado y ella ha hecho el papel. O sea, no tiene que comprar papel, es la misma técnica que ella les va a mostrar a ustedes. Algunos de esas estrellas fueron hechas con papel de origami, que ella lo preparó, así que no van a tener ustedes excusa para decir, no puedo hacer estrellas de papel de ventana o snowflakes porque no tengo papel. Ella les va a mostrar cómo hacer el papel. Qué belleza. Your work is amazing, it's stunning, and it's so well organized.
Just to show. That's why it's organized. Normally it's the chaos, like you can see here behind.
That's a genius. That's the way a genius has everything. Yeah. There is a mess always in a genius house. Believe me. Yeah, there is always a mess because we're always working. Hello, Origami in my heart. Hello, house. El limón. Alguien estaba preguntando por ahí, ¿qué papel se utiliza? Normally, translucent paper is the one that is used. Se usa papel translúcido, pero como no está, el papel translúcido no se encuentra disponible en muchos países, entonces Jacy, ella tiene su forma de preparar el papel, así que como ella les dijo, se puede utilizar cualquier tipo de papel bond, papel de oficio, papel de origami, lo único que no tiene que ser de doble bifaz. No tiene que ser bifaz. Sí, porque me imagino. I imagine that when it's double-sided, because it's you can see everything, and everything is mixed, right?
Yes, because normally it's better to use paper that they are already in the pulp with color. And that you can, when you put the oil that we are going to use, I brought them so I can show you afterwards. They're going to like, how can we hydratate? We can say that. Okay, the paper, so like that, yeah, aceite de coco is buonissimo. You can use that, and it's gonna be translucent. I brought paper here so you can see, and I'm gonna show with the box. So this one, can you see a little bit? Like
yeah,
that you
we can see it well.
Yeah, that one is origami paper, but
Hello,
can you see a little bit? That, yeah, it's a little bit white still, because normally it's white like that.
Yeah.
You see the difference? It's the same paper.
The same paper?
The same paper.
Wow.
And afterwards, the technique we're going to show is going to be different. And so when you put, I'm going to turn again my
okay.
So, sorry. I'm going to stand up so just for you to see what I'm talking about. So if you put the both papers, can you see the difference of the color?
Yeah, we can see the difference now.
Yeah, and here also, because like that, this, sorry, my tripod is not very well.
It's okay, see? Don't worry.
Yeah, you can see a really difference between one and the other. This one that I was talking about, the pink one.
Yeah.
See? And today I'm gonna show you the fold with the pink one also, so you're gonna see the difference. Can you see when it's not fold or when it's fold?
Yeah, you can see the layers.
Yeah, it's darker, and here you have the light one, so it's nice to have with the thing, the oil. Qualquer óleo vegetal de cozinha pode ser usado. I'm just explaining that any oil you can use, even the one in the kitchen. You can use. That was the question in Portuguese.
Yes. Para las personas que me están preguntando español, por favor, ella nos está enseñando el papel. Ese papel que ella ha utilizado, ella lo ha preparado. Y nos enseñó una hoja de papel de origami normal, sin preparar, con papel de origami, con el papel ya preparado. Y ustedes pueden ver cómo ya se ve translúcido. Y no hay problema para las personas que dicen que en Argentina no hay aceite de coco. Se puede utilizar cualquier tipo de aceite. Así que cualquier, any kind of oil, right?
Yes, any kind of oil. This is
even
mineral
cooking oil.
Yeah, someone was asking. This is almond oil. I prefer this one just because it's good for the hands, because you're gonna make a little mess, so it's good for the hands. I buy this one. But last year when I taught at Origami Argentina, also I explained a little bit. We didn't make the paper, but I just explained them what kind of paper I was using, because we were already in the pandemic, in the lockdown. So one of the person asked me, but can I use the oil for the hair? Because she was the only one she had at home. I think she didn't cook or anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I never tried. You can try it. And she tried and it was really nice.
Really?
Yes, she thought it was really nice. She could work with it. It was really nice. Because I use this kind of paper also. I brought another thing for you guys to see. To make my tessellations, I also use this kind of technique I'm going to show you for the paper.
That's a good
Why?
idea.
Yes, because when you are folding a tessellation or things like that, that you have to fold and unfold and things like that, it's gonna crack a little bit the paper. If you hydrate the paper doesn't crack very easily. So it's if you had if you have old origami paper, because sometimes you have that one that you bought like 5 years ago and now it's cracking, you can use this technique and then you revive the paper. It's really nice.
I love it. Ella nos está diciendo ya, así que ustedes pueden utilizar cualquier tipo de aceite, incluso aceite de cocina. Ella le gusta mucho utilizar lo que es el aceite de almendras, ¿era?
Almendras.
De almendra. A ella le gusta utilizar eso porque es bueno para las manos. Y cuando ustedes preparan el papel se llenan las manos de aceite. Entonces, ella utiliza aceite de almendras, pero pueden utilizar cualquiera. Incluso dice que una persona en Origami Argentina le preguntó que si se podía utilizar el aceite del cabello, del pelo. Y ella ya sí le dijo que ella nunca lo había utilizado, pero que podía intentarlo. Y saben, ella lo utilizó y quedó perfecto. Y algo muy importante que ella nos dice para las personas que les gusta hacer tés helados, cuando estuvimos platicando de eso, pueden utilizar ustedes, preparar su papel, también el papel grande y con aceite. Y miren, ella hace sus tés helados con papel preparado, papel bond, papel printing paper. Así que miren qué lindo. And Origami My Heart, which paper are you using? She's using copy paper. The only thing is that she prepared it. Yeah, she prepared it with the way she's going to teach us.
Yeah, this is craft paper.
Yo tengo craft paper.
And a very thin one, because for the tessellation we need a very thin one. But just to show you, otherwise I have some craft paper that I brought when in England. But they have already color, but they are craft paper also. I'm gonna show with one of those. One traditional origami paper. I took the one with this one doesn't have a nice color. I'm gonna do the blue one again. So like that I can show. I'm gonna do with the blue one.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so you can see the difference while I'm putting the oil in. I'm gonna use one of those. I love those because those like that, we can make the little ones with
bicolor. Miren qué lindas.
Because those one, afterwards, I cut in 4. So you're gonna have the drawing in the middle and in the points of the stars. So it's really nice.
Excellent. Ella nos está diciendo... Miren el papel que está utilizando para hacer los tés helados. Ella ocupó papel craft paper. Ese fue el que ella preparó. Entonces lo preparó y ya pudo después plegar lo que son sus tés helados. Miren qué lindo. Y ese papel chiquitito también, ese de 5 centímetros, miren, ese queda lindo porque ella lo prepara y después lo corta en 4. Entonces ya queda listo para hacer las estrellitas pequeñas. Para los que están preguntando cómo se usa, you can use it. Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. When you use one color only, it's going to be really one color, the stars. But because this white part, it's going to be color with the design that you have in the other face. So if it's only one color, it's going to be okay.
It's okay.
If it's bicolor.
Para los que están preguntando cuál es la técnica, no se preocupen que ya en este momento ella ya sí les va a mostrar cómo se prepara el papel para que ustedes aprendan. Y ella nos está diciendo también que no importa que el papel sea de un solo color, como les dije, el papel de fotocopias, el papel bond de color, porque queda de un solo color. Y si el papel es blanco de un lado y del otro lado tiene diseño, pues va a quedar de un solo color, del papel, del color del diseño. Pero no usen papel de doble fase. Bifaz, no, ¿ok? Excellent, excellent. That's great. That's amazing. ¿Alguien más tiene alguna pregunta para Jacy? Any questions for Jacy? Take your chance right now. Oh, there is, look. Salute.
Wait a minute. Yeah, can you see my paper? I normally use photocopy paper just to help you, and it doesn't, you know, because oil, it's a little bit messy, but I put one or two you can put on the bottom. And afterwards, this paper you can fold also. So it's a nice thing to do with it. After I show you some of the papers I made that are already with, wait, I have one here, easy. Can you see the difference between?
Yeah, we can see the difference. Look at the difference with the normal paper. Miren la diferencia entre el papel normal y la diferencia con el papel ya preparado. Y es el mismo tipo de papel.
Yes, it's the same one, same size, everything is the same one.
Exactly.
It's the normal photocopy paper that you have, and normally everybody has at home, so you can do with this one. This paper I showed you, they are already, I think, like 10 days old, let's say like that, because the paper we are going to use today cannot be the one that we are preparing today.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's gonna be sticky and everything, and it's not be really good for the folding. So
after you prepare the paper, for example, after you finish preparing the paper, how long do you wait for it to be ready to work with it?
At least 3 days. Because here in Brazil, and it's dry. But if it's a wet season, you have to wait a little bit longer. Or if you really, really want to make it very quickly, like, oh, I think about giving as a present for next not in 2 days or 3 days, like that, iron them.
Exactly, yeah.
Between sheets, you have to iron them.
So, Jacy nos está comentando que al preparar ustedes el papel, no van a preparar el papel y lo van a usar inmediatamente. Tiene que secarse el papel. Entonces, tienen que esperar 3 días, alrededor de 3 días o 2 días, cuando estamos en época seca, época que no llueve. Pero si estamos en época húmeda, época que llueve, entonces hay que esperar un poquito más. Entonces, namaste. Okay, so Jacy, are you going to explain us right now how to do it? How to make it, the paper? Bueno, en este momento todos pongan atención y Jacy nos va a mostrar cómo es que se prepara el papel. Si ustedes se fijan, tiene su bolita de algodón, su aceite, acuérdense, cualquier tipo de aceite cae bien. Y el papel a preparar. Ella va a preparar un papel, una hoja de papel bond común y corriente. Okay, Jacy, we are paying attention to you.
I prefer, if you don't have, you don't need to. But I prefer to put the cotton, a whole, cotton in a thread, like that, in the middle. So you can use any kind of cotton is better. And then the elastic band, you make, like, we call it in the book restoration, like a doll, head of a doll. And you take some elastic bands and you hold it very tight together, okay?
Yes, I was asking to myself, how is she going to use the rubber band? Now I understand.
It's just simple. I'm going to use my old one. It's just because it's already a little bit soaked with oil, so I don't need to put many oil on it, but it's the same thing. And while you are using, it's gonna be, you can change this and everything, but it stays with you a long time. You can keep
it, right? You can keep it and use it for many times. Yes.
Yes. I put normally inside the bag, just that, not to get dry. If you can see, it's still humid. Okay.
Amazing.
It's about my models. I can send some because I have already some prepared and I already gave, but Mariela has one in her YouTube channel. Gwen from Brazil also has one in her YouTube channel. I have made lives with Origami Argentina, Noelia Avila, and things like that. So it's more like that. I'm not so, you know, internet sapient, so I don't know how to make those things very well. So sorry about that you cannot find many of my things.
Miren, por acá Jacy nos está explicando que para comenzar el proceso de la preparación del papel, ustedes van a tomar una bolita de algodón, fíjense bien, la van a cubrir con un pedacito de tela, preferiblemente que sea algodón, la tela de algodón, miren, lo van a cerrar y van a ocupar lo que es el hulito que yo les dije, lo van a envolver y queda como, lo van a poner alrededor y queda como una cabecita de muñeca. Entonces, lo bonito de eso es que ustedes no lo utilizan una vez, sino que lo utilizan varias veces. Ya sí dice que ella tiene el viejo y es el que ella utiliza y lo termina de utilizar y lo pone en una bolsita. Así que eso es lo que van a necesitar nada más. Imagínense, eso es todo. That's amazing. That's great.
So I always start with the back of the paper. Sorry about that. I'm trying just to put it a little bit higher. So it's going to be easier for you to see.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Better?
Very well, yes.
Okay. So you turn back of the paper.
Vamos a comenzar con la parte de atrás del papel.
Yeah. You put in the middle of your cotton bullet, let's say like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you start from the middle to the ends. Okay, like I started.
Oh, great. Van a comenzar ustedes desde el centro. Miren qué lindo. Lo ponen en el centro y de ahí ustedes van a mover como que estuvieran haciendo una estrella. Miren, esa es la forma de aplicar lo que es el aceite en el papel.
Because like that, you don't have the problem as to, you know, turn a little bit the paper or bend the paper. So that's going to break a little bit the fibers of the paper.
Okay, so we have to be very careful.
Yes, a bit. And sometimes you have to make a little bit of pressure also.
Okay, okay. Dice que tienen que tener mucho cuidado ustedes de que no, cuando le estén haciendo así, que no se vaya a arrugar el papel y a veces tienen que hacerle un poquito de presión también. Pero miren ustedes cómo va quedando el papel ya con lo que es el aceite. Se ve como húmedo.
Eso. And I never do only one sheet. I do every time more because when you put the other one on top, it's already, you know, taking the oil with it.
So you are working with, for example, not only with one sheet, you are working with 2 or 3 sheets at the same time.
No, this one is only one.
Only one. Oh, okay.
I'm going to put another one on top of it. Like, let's take this one just for you to see. Because like that, it can start, you know, having also the oil from the one that was behind.
It begins absorbing the oil.
Yes. So you don't need to use a lot of oil for the next one.
Wow, that's great. Cuando ustedes estén trabajando, pueden utilizar más papel y pueden poner uno encima de otro para que el nuevo absorba el exceso que tiene el de abajo. Y miren qué fácil. Wow, qué lindo.
Like that. If I use a smaller one, I put, you know, all the parts of the bigger one.
Origami in my heart, she likes to use almond oil because it's good for the hands, but you can use any kind of oil, cooking oil, even oil for the hair, any kind of oil it's right.
Yeah. In the beginning of the pandemic, I didn't have my almond oil here because we were really in lockdown. So I use kitchen oil. But afterwards, when, you know, during the, I think it was in September, November, that I could buy some in the pharmacy. So I bought it again, the almond oil. It just smells good also.
Yeah, it just smells good. Ella nos está comentando que debido a la pandemia, ella se quedó sin aceite de almendras. Así que utilizó aceite de cocina y siguió preparando su papel de forma común y corriente y el papel queda bien, siempre queda bien. Así que aceite, esa es la palabra mágica.
Sí. Stress.
Wow. And you know, Jacy, I love that paper that you are using. I imagine that paper
See?
translucent.
Look what I've
Oh,
done.
yes, yes. That's, I understand what you said.
I was so excited.
Yes. Eso es lo que dice Jacy, que tienen que tener mucho cuidado porque como se humedece, no hay que hacerle muy fuerte porque se puede romper. Entonces hay que ser cuidadosos. That's a good example, Jacy.
Yes, I did it on purpose.
Yes. Love it, love it. Sí,
So,
Alita, es fácil. Ustedes pueden preparar su papel y lo dejan secando en un lugar seguro y después van a ver ustedes que queda bien. Jacy, when the paper is ready, is it flat or do you need to put something on it to make it flat? Or
no, I don't put. I put just another one, another photocopy paper on top of it, like that. So I leave it like that for 2 or 3 days. For me, not to have it, going around and sometimes because the oil, it stays a little bit like in my hand is oil now, and it stays a little bit because it has to dry. So I put in a envelope, plastic envelope.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. Folder. A folder.
A folder.
So
yes.
Here are all my papers. Can you see the whole different colors I'm making? So I put like that, and then I leave inside this folder. Just that.
Wow.
And then in like 3 days, I look if it's good. If I need to put a little bit more oil, because sometimes you see that you have to put a little bit more oil. Otherwise, it's gonna do like that. Can you see this one dry? But it's the homemade paper.
Yes.
But it's already a little bit lighter, translucent than the one that is not with oil. So it's a nice one. And this one, this red one, was really dry because it was a note paper that a friend from, she's a Japanese friend, and was like a cousin had brought for her in the 90s. So it was broken a lot. And she gave me just to try to do this, and was really nice making them with this kind of paper with them.
I love the way to store it. It's very easy. Somebody's asking if you can use the oil for the car. Is it possible?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because the smell of the oil of the car is horrible. Don't think so. It's a good idea for them.
For the person who asked para la persona que preguntó si se puede usar aceite de coche, dice ella que no cree porque el olor de ese aceite es feo, entonces no va a quedar bien. Y miren la forma en la que ella guarda el papel. No crean que ustedes van a tomar las hojitas de papel y las van a colgar como que fuera ropa. No. Cuando ustedes terminan de preparar sus hojitas de papel, ahí mismo ponen otra página de bond encima de esas, lo toman y lo ponen en un folder de plástico como ella lo tiene. Miren, ahí pueden poner ustedes todo el papel que han preparado y ahí lo dejan guardado. Y se esperan unos 3, 4 días, lo abren y ya está el papel preparado. Así es.
Like that, you can take whatever you want because it's not going to oil your things, so it's nice. Because otherwise it's gonna oil everything.
Yeah, and I think people can use any kind of oil. If you can choose flower oil, coconut oil, it depends on the smell if you can do it, right? But if you cannot do it, anything is right.
Mineral oil and the one from the kitchen doesn't have a smell. So the people who has problem with smell, it's better to use those ones.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with the smells.
Okay.
Otherwise. So let's start folding.
Yes. Y para las personas que tienen problemas con olores, el aceite de cocina y el aceite mineral no tienen ningún olor. Pero si ustedes quieren elegir aceites que huelan rico, busquen aceite de coco, busquen aceite de almendra, aceite de flores, como lo que ustedes quieran. Así que preguntan si queda grasoso. After the paper is finished, is it kind of sticky or is it normal?
No, it stays normal. It's only now because my hand now is sticky. So even if I try, I'm gonna have to wash my hand really, just not to have sticky. But the one, because someone else asked about for me to show again the different when it's without and with. You're gonna see this one is already with dry, so it's not. in the hand. It's really
Exactly,
nice.
yes.
Fold and everything. And this one is almost 10 days after I made it. So
Wow.
it's better to leave a long time. But it's like I said, if you don't have the time to wait, you can press iron on top of it, okay? But between sheets of copy paper, please.
Oh,
Otherwise, you're gonna burn it.
yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take another blue one just to show you the...
Para los que estaban preguntando, ese papel es papel que ella ha preparado, tiene como 10 días y no queda nada pegajoso. No vayan a creer que queda aceitoso, pegajoso, no. Queda papel normal. ¿Miren la diferencia? Look at the difference. Ahí pueden ver en la parte de atrás, ya el papel se hizo traslúcido, ya cogió un solo color. So, yeah, you can see the difference. It's great. And it's the same kind of paper. Es el mismo tipo de papel. Yes.
The same one. I only put it over here because it's easier to take it out.
Yes. Wow, that's amazing. I'm going to get some oil, believe me, and I'm going to prepare the paper because it looks amazing. It looks really good.
It's amazing. And like I said, when I do, I don't do only one. Look, I have all these colors prepared already.
Wow.
So I take one of each and start preparing, because you can put one on top of the other. So it's nice to have both colors. And I love to do lots of things with these. Those are flowers also, but this one is already the one I buy. Oh, doesn't have the light anymore.
Yes,
but just, I love translucent paper.
Exactly.
I really love it.
Miren qué lindo, qué lindo, porque ella usa el papel no solamente para hacer las estrellas, sino que también para hacer flores. Y miren todo el papel que tiene. Jacy, after you finish preparing the paper, does it look thinner?
Not thinner, no. Doesn't look thinner, but it's more malleable for you to fold. That's why we can fold the tessellation without a problem.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's... Jacy, you are a genius. Thank you so much for sharing all this information. I see people are amazed. Wow.
And this information was a friend from Brazil. She's already dead. It was like 20 years ago, but she was the one that told me about this technique, because I really love to fold translucent paper. And it was in 2004 when I came back from France to live in Brazil again. So she taught me this technique. So it's really nice. I really love to do that. And now I'm spreading the technique to everybody.
Thank you so much. You are so kind because you are sharing with us. Miren qué linda Jacy. Ella nos cuenta que esta técnica la aprendió de una amiga hace 20 años. Una amiga que ya pasó, ya murió, ya falleció lamentablemente, y ella cuando vio que ya se le gustaba hacer estrellas, le enseñó a preparar el papel traslúcido. Entonces, de esa forma es un secreto que le compartió a ella, y ahora es un secreto que ella nos está compartiendo a todos. Thank you so much, Jacy. You are so, so kind.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And so we're gonna...
Okay. Para las personas que vamos a plegar la estrella, Trisha wants to know the name of the friend who taught you.
Trisha, you met her, I think, the first time you came to Brazil. I think she was still alive. I'm not sure. Solange. Solange Barros, if I'm not wrong. Amália knows her name also. Amália, if you remember, right. Amália, se você lembra o nome da Sol inteiro, por favor, escreve, porque agora eu perdi o nome dela. Because we always call her Sun, Sol. So that's why now I got confused with the name. Sorry about that.
Okay. Para las personas que vamos a plegarlas, fíjense que no tienen nombre. They don't have name. Do you remember we're talking about that? Miren qué lindas. Una parece una flor y la otra parece una... snowflake. Ay, Dios mío, ¿cómo se dice snowflake en español? Un copo de nieve, un copo de nieve, sí. Entonces, no tienen nombre. Si alguien quiere sugerir un nombre, pues entonces, adelante. Miren qué lindo. There is a secret about them, Jacy. There is a secret about them. Can you tell us what is the secret?
I think the secret you are talking about is that is the same fold. We are going to make 16 pieces, but we are going to have 2 different kinds of folds. And there's you can translate if you want. I'm gonna tell afterwards another thing.
Okay. El pequeño secreto que ella les quiere compartir es que es el mismo módulo para plegar las dos. O sea, por eso les dije yo que 16 pedacitos de papel es el mismo módulo para plegar las dos. Lo único que las hace ver diferente es que la forma en la que se pegan son diferentes. Miren qué lindas, pero es el mismo módulo. Así que se le va a quedar a ustedes el nombre. Ahí te están, they are suggesting the first name, Estrellas Namaste.
Oh,
Namaste.
Vasquez. That's right. It's Solange Vasquez who taught me.
You know, I have a suggestion for you. That my name, the suggestion is Solange. Solange Stars.
Why not? Yeah, let's put that. Amália, o que você acha?
In honor to
Botar
your
o
friend.
nome de Solange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of her, you are here teaching us this technique. Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
So,
let's get ready. ¿Nos alistamos? Bueno, voy a cambiar yo de trípodo porque ya saben que tengo ese pequeño problema. Lo pongo acá. A mí mi trípodo está quebrado ya, así que me toca usar dos.
Yeah, mine is also broken. That's why I'm having problem to put them.
Me too. I always have to use two and I have to change. Okay.
So everybody can see I already fold some of them,
yeah.
But don't worry. It's just because, so like that I can show the two ways of putting them together. I'm gonna start with the darker color so it's easier for you to see.
Okay.
It's really funny because I have the same color, the same pattern that you have for the table. I have one of those. And I'm looking at your hand, not my hand, and I was confused, like, why is not showing my face?
Yeah, you know, I chose these colors because one looks like a flower. So I'm going to leave the yellow for the flower and the other one for the snowflakes.
That's nice.
Okay, so bueno, ¿estamos listos? Are you ready? Okay.
It's going to be a very simple model and it's a tea bag technique. So it's going to be really easy to make them and you're going to have lots of fun to make them.
Yes, I am sure about it.
So let's fold one diagonal. The paper I'm using is 5 to 5 centimeters. It's like almost 2.5 inches.
Okay.
Because I like the size that's in the.
Yeah, it's small.
Bigger, yeah, and bigger than that, I think it's too big. For me.
Mine is 7.5. Yes. But it's because I want to learn. Okay.
Yes, sure. So now you're gonna leave it fold, and you're gonna do the other diagonal, but just a pinch. The other diagonal, just a pinch here in the corner.
Okay, vamos a hacer acá, pero vamos a hacer un pinch nada más. Mira. Okay.
Okay. When you leave it like that, you're gonna open here. And put the point to the pinch.
Okay. Pongamos la punta en el pinch.
Like that, the star is going to be with the color showing.
Okay.
Just for you to know. Okay?
Okay.
Then you turn all the paper.
Le damos vuelta.
And then the other point you put in the pinch. On top of the pinch.
Okay. Hacemos lo mismo.
So now we open the part that's no white part showing, and then we're gonna make it's gonna look like a diagonal, but it's not really a diagonal because you have to put this point here in the center line, but here it's gonna be very in the corner, so it's gonna be a line like that to the center and there, and you have to leave it out the little flap.
Okay.
So,
miren, acá esta puntita es la que vamos a poner acá. Y esto se va a levantar. de esta forma, miren. Acá. Y vamos a alinear acá con esta que está acá.
I cannot put closer, but I think everybody understood.
Yeah.
What I mean. So I'm gonna do the next one, the same thing. It's gonna be easier because this point here has to be close to that one.
Lo mismo, traemos esta para acá. A tocar nada más. Hoy es más fácil, van a tocar puntita con puntita. Ok. Oh, qué linda.
I come up with them. It's really funny because I love, you know, when we have shadows in things. So I always thinking about shadows. That's why for me it's difficult when I'm teaching and then I have to do with double color paper because like that you can see what I'm doing. So I always have to fold them before a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna lose. I'm not going to be able to explain which color is gonna be on top of it, which color is gonna be shown.
Yes. Somebody's asking you there, how do you come up with your own designs?
Yeah, it's like that. I really thinking about the shadows. You know, the kaleidoscope that you had when we were children, is that kind of design I'm thinking when I'm folding.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So now this little part here, put on top of this line here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Like that.
I got it.
It's the bisectrix of this angle. Same thing the other side.
Okay.
Because one of the things when you are doing this kind of work, you have to be prepared to see what is going to be when you put this one on top of the other.
Yes.
When we are doing with this kind of paper, that's a dual paper, like the one I'm doing now, you're not going to be able to see very much the
effect
superposition of the effect.
Yes.
But it's easier for you to show when you are teaching the people.
Miren
So
lo que dice Jacy, que cuando están utilizando papel normal como el de origami, es bien difícil ver el diseño que va cogiendo la estrella, ¿no? Es más fácil con el papel translúcido porque ustedes van viendo las capas y cómo va quedando el diseño.
And how it's going to be, you know, when you put the other one, the drawing, you can imagine already the drawing when you put the other piece. So, and now you go back, also is the bisectrix of this top angle here.
Okay.
So you go back.
Ahora vamos a doblegar acá por mitad, miren.
You see, it was like that, and then it comes like that.
Perfecto. Qué bonita, Jacy. That's very pretty.
Yeah, and it's very simple. That's why I like it also.
Oh, yeah, because that helps us to make many to decorate our windows. And wow, it looks amazing. And that's all.
So it's finished. What? That's all. That's all. So let's do another one.
Ya está terminado el modelo. Wow. Yo creo que la vamos a hacer súper rápido. Miren, qué linda. Okay.
So let's divide the diagonal.
Okay.
Okay. Then you pinch the other diagonal.
Yeah. El pinch.
Why you pinch? Because when you are doing with the translucent paper, the tracing paper, things like that, if you make the line, it's going to show very hard the line. Yes. So it's not nice for the end product.
Yes.
That you want.
Bueno, como ustedes saben, esto es un poquito diferente al origami por el papel. Entonces, solamente se hace el pinch porque si ustedes pliegan la línea completa y están usando papel translúcido, se ve la raya. Entonces, no ayuda el modelo.
Yeah. Then you turn, you do the other one, the point to the pinch. Maria, I'm not seeing the time. So if you want me to speed up or anything,
No, it's okay. It's okay. Do you have time? Yeah.
Yes, I
So
have
no
all
problem. Don't
afternoon
worry.
for you guys.
Don't worry.
Here in Brazil is afternoon, so
Oh, great. Excellent.
you open the part that's no white showing,
Mm-hmm.
and then is this corner. It's gonna go in the line in the center, and you lift the flap out.
Yep.
And here is really, really close. The maximum you can do it.
Yes.
And here to the middle line.
Here we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Qué linda.
And then you can fold. The other side is easier.
Mm-hmm. Hacemos lo mismo con el otro lado. El otro lado es más fácil. The other one is easier because there is the first one already showing.
And you make them encounter here in the middle. So it's
Yeah.
like...
Okay. Hagan que se encuentran en la mitad. Mm-hmm.
You can leave it like that. It's a nice model also. I forgot to tell you guys.
Okay.
If you leave it like that, it's already a nice model. A nice when you put it together.
Okay.
Then you put this side here to the line.
Mm-hmm.
I brought the other ones that are the ones before the one we are making. I brought the boxes out so I can show you afterwards.
Yes, please. We want to see. Queremos ver más trabajos de Jacy. Ahí tiene su cajita, Jacy. Esa es una cajita mágica. Jacy, that's a magic box with treasures.
Like that.
Yep.
And then afterwards is all again in half.
Okay, yeah. Miren qué fácil, sí. Qué linda. Mi hijo va a estar feliz cuando le decore las ventanas.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
So I still have 2 more to make.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make very slowly again for the ones that are arriving now. So afterwards we can put it together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say in Portuguese now, so like that people who
Great.
Ahora
lo va a decir Jacy en portugués porque yo creo que ya lo tenemos claro nosotros, ¿verdad? Ok.
So, dobrar ao meio na diagonal. A outra diagonal, você só vai fazer um beliscão na parte central. Então, pontinha com pontinha. Encontrou o centro, você dá um beliscão. Desdobra. Pega a ponta e leva até o beliscão. Vira todo o papel. Pega a ponta e leva até o beliscão. Abre o papel na parte que não tem câmbio de cor. Essa ponta aqui embaixo, você vai levar ela bem ao centro da linha, soltando essa berolinha que está atrás. Ficou bem na diagonal. E aqui você faz bem na pontinha, fazendo tipo uma linha diagonal, mais ou menos. Em diagonal.
Beautiful. Português sounds so good.
O outro lado você faz a mesma coisa. Será mais fácil porque agora você já tem um ponto de referência, que é o outro lado. Então você encosta os dois ladinhos e aqui em cima de novo a pontinha bem esticadinha. We can say afterwards in French also.
I was asking about that. I was thinking about, Jacy, I want to listen to you in French too, so that's going to be good.
Esse lado aqui, você leva até essa dobra, aqui, fazendo a bissetriz deste ângulo aqui de cima. Yeah, because the time we were together in dobras was really funny because we started talking in many languages.
I know that happens. Yeah.
E
That's
depois se dobra.
Yeah, that's the magic. That's the magic of origami. Imagine that brings us together to people who speak so many different languages.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
I love to talk. So you can see that I'm talking more than the other day when we were talking in Spanish. Because
I know. Fíjense que
very...
Jacy, ella dice que cuando habla en español habla poquito porque no se siente segura, a pesar de que ella habla muchos idiomas.
Bon, maintenant je vais parler en français pour les gens qui parlent en français. Et vou falar em francês agora para as pessoas que falam francês.
Oh.
Et on va prendre ces 8 papiers qu'on va utiliser. Et je ne sais pas si vous avez tous compris qu'on va faire 2 modèles. Et c'est la même façon de plier. Comme ça, on a 8 papiers d'une couleur et 8 papiers d'une autre couleur pour faire les modèles, les 2 modèles. On a ces 2 modèles-là qu'on est en train de faire. D'accord? On prend les petits carrés. On va faire la diagonale du petit carré. Je préfère utiliser des tout petits papiers parce que je trouve que c'est joli. Comme ça. ¿Te gustas? Hablando.
I love to hear you speaking in French.
Après, on fait l'autre diagonale à la moitié. On la met, mais on fait seulement un petit marque ici, au coin. Si vous voyez. On ouvre les papiers et on met 7 points sur la marque qu'on vient de faire. OK. On tourne le papier et on fait la même chose. La pointe sur la marque. On ouvre notre papier. Sur les côtés qu'il n'y a rien, il n'y a pas de changement de couleur. On va mettre cette pointe-là à la ligne du milieu. En même temps qu'on laisse cette partie sortir et on fait comme si c'était une nouvelle ligne diagonale. OK? On fait la même chose de l'autre côté. Ça va être plus facile parce que maintenant, on a un point de référence. C'est le côté déjà plié. Mariela, tu puedes hablar si quieres.
I prefer to listen to you. So now the time is yours. So continue in French and tell the friends, continue. I am practicing my French. I understand everything that you say.
Oh, great. Et maintenant, on va mettre ces petits côtés-là qu'on vient de faire sur cette pli-là. Vous voyez? C'est comme si on divisait la bisectrice d'eau qui est en haut. On va faire d'un côté, la même chose de l'autre côté. Oups. Et à nouveau, la bisectrice de cet angle. Et c'est fini.
Oh, I love it. I love to hear you speak in French. Oh. You know, I studied French a long time ago, but I never practiced it, so I forgot most of it. But now that I am here in Canada, that's great because I see French everywhere. So my French is coming back. So thank you so much for explaining in French. That's one of my purposes, to learn French again well and not to forget it. Yeah.
I still have 2 of them for the other color, but I'm gonna wait for us to glue this one, and then afterwards I repeat those. So if there's someone that's late, he can at least learn how to make the piece afterwards. Okay. I think it was better to do like that.
Okay.
How are you coming along?
Oh my God. That's good. Well, I am going to turn on the comments, so let's see.
Okay.
Okay. Los comentarios ya están nuevamente activados por si quieren hacerle alguna pregunta a Jacy. como ustedes pueden ver, el plegado es súper sencillo. Después, cuando terminemos, ella nos enseñe cómo se ponen juntas, vamos a ver si alguno de ustedes la ha terminado y si quieren mostrárnoslas, le enviamos la invitación para que salga con nosotros en el vivo. Jacy, we're going to be doing that also. When we finish, we're going to ask if somebody has it, and if they have it, they can join us in the live to show us their folds, okay?
Okay. Oh, this one is one of my folds also, but not my creation. Is James Sakoda rose, and I make with you know, I forgot the name. It's something. No, I cannot talk in Italian.
Miren qué lindo ese anillo, el anillo de Jacy. Oh my God, I love it. Qué lindo,
it's a metal.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I made it.
Wow, you are an artist, definitely. Jacy, why do you live so far?
Yeah, and my ears.
Yes, and the earrings. Look at
metal
the
earrings.
Earrings.
Thank you, Tristan.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And those ones with the Nespresso capsule.
Wow. I would like to see you and Dasha Severova talking about jewelry because she makes so beautiful things too. So now when I think about beautiful jewelry, I'm going to think about you and about Dasha. Yeah. I never saw yours before. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have some photos in my Instagram, but I have to be more, you know, active. I have to put them on.
Yeah.
I have lots of photos because I love to, my mother was a photographer.
Yeah.
So I love to take photos, but I forgot to put them on.
Yeah.
So I'm horrible with that. I know.
Miren, dice Jacy que ella tiene más fotografías de joyería en su Instagram, así que vamos a ver esas fotos y a dejarle amor a Jacy por ahí. Ya casi termino. Qué fácil es hacerla. Después voy a pegar la otra.
So, what do you think? We glue this one or we do the other one? Vous, je vous en prie. C'était un plaisir en parler en français.
I think it's better just to glue it. Yeah, and they can do it at home. The only thing that you're going to teach us, the difference is how to put them together so we make the two different designs.
Okay.
Yeah, because we want to see you when we want to talk to you. So.
Okay. So I'm going to do these two last ones for the other one.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm doing over here. So anyone who wants to see my hands also can see it. Just the last two.
Somebody's telling you merci pour l'explication en français.
Oui, ils ont aimé. Merci beaucoup. J'ai pas beaucoup d'opportunités de parler en français. Comme ça c'est un plaisir pour moi.
Oh.
Et pour Marielle aussi, parce que comme ça, j'ai écouté aussi.
I told you, I understand. One day, one police officer, I was talking and he was talking to me in French and I was answering. And finally he told me, do you want the interview in English or in Spanish? And I say, in English or in French? In English. And he told me, you don't speak French? No, I understand, but I cannot speak. And he was laughing.
J'ai vécu pendant 8 ans à Paris, 2 fois, 4 ans et 4 ans. Et le français, c'était ma première langue.
Oh.
Je parlais français avant, que portugais ou l'autre.
Miren, Jacy está contando que su lenguaje nativo es el francés. Eso es lo que nos está diciendo Jacy.
Because someone asked, I lived in France for 8 years in total. Yeah, but my first language was French.
Yeah.
And then when we came back to Brazil in the 80s, I learned Portuguese. Then we went to live in England. Oui!
That's
J'ai appartenu à MFPP. Pues sí.
Jacy nos está diciendo que ella vivió 8 años en Francia. Luego regresa a Brasil, aprende portugués y luego ellos van a vivir un tiempo en Inglaterra. Ay, qué lindo, Jacy, viajando. Tan bonito que es viajar y vivir en diferentes países, ¿verdad?
Así.
Ya.
Hacemos lo mismo módulo 8 veces nuevamente para lo otro modelo. Con esto son 8 y 8.
Van a ser los mismos, el mismo módulo 8 veces. O sea, van a necesitar 8 para un diseño y otros 8 para otro diseño.
Eso. Como si fuera así. 8 para este y 8 para este. 8 for this one. 8 for this one.
Yeah.
We have to make the same module.
The same
On fait
module.
la même chose pour les deux modèles. 8 pour la fleur et 8 pour comment on dit ça? J'ai oublié les mots. Mais c'est pour les flocons de nieve. C'est ça.
El copo de nieve. Yes.
Ça fait longtemps.
Qué lindo.
Someone was asking about the models. So.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, Jacy.
So,
sí, el mismo
can
módulo.
I show?
Okay, yes.
Lo mismo.
Yeah. Ahora Jacy
okay.
nos va a enseñar cómo es que lo vamos a pegar para que se vea la estrella de forma diferente. Así que todos a prestar mucha atención.
It's very easy. There's not very difficult. One thing I use is normally use the mat as a guideline because you have the crosses and the little squares and things like that.
Yeah.
Étoile de neige. Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. When you are talking with many languages and then you don't use some of the languages, it's very easy to forget the words. Sorry about that.
But you know, it's very easy and interesting to be switching languages. That's something really great. It happens to my child. He talks to me and he switches languages with dad, and that's something automatic. Es algo automático que pasa. Cambiar de lenguajes cuando uno sabe con quién está hablando. Sí, es bonito. Aprendan lenguajes, personas, porque es muy útil. Okay.
So, I put the first one in one of the lines.
Okay.
And in the crossing line here also. Okay?
Okay.
Then you're going to glue it only in half of the paper. You're going to pass the glue. And normally with the translucent paper, any kind of translucent, the tracing paper, the kite paper, or the transparent paper, whatever, you have to put very small amount of glue. So you take it out.
Okay.
Take it out from there.
Ok, miren lo que está diciendo Jacy. Van a poner un poquito de pegamento, pero pongan poquito, no pongan mucho. Y lo ustedes riéguenlo por acá y después lo vamos a pegar, ¿ok?
Then you have to put this part in the corner, really on top of the line. Can you see?
Ajá. Encima de la línea. Miren, alineen. Tienen que alinear bien. Ok. Oh, I see. Oh, you can see the effect. Wow. That's
yes,
so beautiful. Yes. Miren,
yeah, in your one, we can start seeing the effect.
Yeah, I can see the
My
effect.
one, you don't see it because it's normal because I'm just in. But can you see? It crosses in between. So there's another point. That's why it makes the effect of a snowflake or a flower or something like that. So next one, also only in the middle, like here.
Poquito acá y lo regamos y alineamos. Miren, hay que alinear bien. Yo esta no la voy a pegar todavía porque esta va a ser la segunda que haga con el blanco. Yo voy a alinearla, voy a pegarla con la flor.
Ok.
Ok. Va. Ya se fijaron, está fácil. Pegamento aquí.
Then you can always turn the paper and put again in the crossing of the lines.
Vayan girando.
One thing I did was making this card.
Oh,
and when when the people buy my book, I gave inside the book, I give this card also for them. So it's easier. You can use this as a reference because when you are making tea bags, you have many kinds of tea bags, different kind of ways of tea bags because it depends the name number of pieces you use.
Oh, amazing. Ella tiene esas guías de montajes que se utilizan en el tea bag folding para que queden bien colocados. Entonces ella nos dice que cuando ella le compran sus libros siempre da esas guías para que las personas coloquen y peguen el diseño de una forma mucho más perfecta, más prolija, como dicen los argentinos.
I'm going to explain in French. Just in a sec. So, para las personnes... sorry. Pardon, je m'excuse. Je n'ai pas cambié de langage, so that's what... C'était pour ça que j'ai commencé à parler en toutes les langues. Et moi, j'utilise normalement les lignes qu'on voit ici, parce que c'est plus facile. On met, tu vois, au long de la ligne, on met la première pièce. On met la colle seulement sur un côté et on ne doit pas mettre beaucoup de colle parce qu'ici on utilise les papiers transparents et ça peut, comment on dit ça, faire c'est la même chose quand on met beaucoup de l'eau sur un papier, ça reste un peu abîmé et tout ça, c'est pas bon. J'ai oublié les mots en français. Le papel, comment se dit?
The paper?
Yeah, when you put a lot of water in the paper that gets a little bit crumpy or things like that. So that's the word I forgot in French.
Yeah. I cannot help you there.
Yeah. Je m'excuse pour ça parce que vraiment, je ne suis pas en train de parler français. Et comme ça, les mots, ça me vide, les mots. Je suis désolée pour ça. Mais vous voyez, vous continuez. Et si vous voulez, pour être plus facile pour faire les collages, vous pouvez tourner un peu le papier, utiliser à nouveau les lignes. Et comme ça, vous pouvez coller. Attends, je vais finir. J'ai presque fini. Je vais mettre les 3 autres que j'avais fait en anglais. Je mets ensemble. OK. On tourne à nouveau pour être plus facile. Pour montrer les derniers. I'm going to show the 2 last ones.
OK. Miren, ya casi lo tiene completo, Jacy. It's almost complete, yes. The first design.
Yeah.
That is the snowflake design.
Okay.
Great.
The last one. And the last one, the tricky part is that you have to put under one of the parts.
Oh, miren, esta es la parte más tricky, es la parte más que tiene truco, porque tienen que poner una parte abajo.
Half of it is going to be on top and half under.
La mitad va a estar arriba y la otra mitad estará abajo.
Vous devez faire attention le dernier puisqu'il doit être la moitié sur le 7e et en dessous le premier. Then you open a little bit and you pass the glue. And it's finished.
Good, that's good. Oh. Qué lindo el efecto, Jacy. The effect is very pretty, look.
I don't like so much when they are with this kind of paper, but it's only for because like that you can see really
exactly. Look at that. Design. Yeah, you can see exactly the design. Oh my God, it looks so beautiful. Yeah, very pretty, really pretty. Yeah.
So let's do another one.
Now, oh, that's the one I want to make first. Yeah, that's the flower. Yeah, that's very pretty.
Anyone has question about the process of gluing? I don't think so because it's very
¿Alguna
easy.
pregunta? ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta para en la colocación de los módulos? ¿No? ¿Estamos bien? No, no hay preguntas.
Gracias por pegar con nosotras, Milena. La rosa voy a hacer la flor.
Thank you, Origami My Heart. Si pone too much glue, le papier es húmedo.
Se queda húmeda. No, no pone mucho húmedo. Wet. Yeah. This húmedo. César.
I took a picture of that comment. That was so funny.
Yes, please. Talk to us in many languages, please.
Yes. That was so funny. Cola. Yeah.
No, because
cola, pegamento.
You have to...
¿Cómo se dice cola en francés? How is cola en francés, in French? How is
c'est glue?
Glue, the same. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, now I'm lost. C'est glue.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that's really funny if people should listen to our talk in WhatsApp, because we talk in all the languages that we have.
Yeah. Ana Paula says that if we can use silicone, I don't think so, right?
No, I
silicone,
don't like.
No.
No, silicone I use only when I'm going to glue them to the window.
Oh, great.
Colle. Merci. La colle. Not glue. Colle.
Miren lo que dijo Jacy, no vayan a utilizar silicón. Y es cierto, porque el silicón queda como plástico y se van a ver las líneas. Ella solo utiliza silicón cuando las pega en la ventana. So, when you put them on the windows, you use silicone or do you use masking tape?
I use both of them.
Both
because
of them?
A silicone, yeah, you can use both of the things.
Mm-hmm.
The silicone I use once to make a decoration for in a mall, mm-hmm. for the windows of the mall. So I put silicone because it was better.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Merci beaucoup. Je suis en train de mélanger toutes les langues.
Y falta nori in japonés, in Japanese.
Sí.
Nori,
sí.
Yeah, nori. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nori in cola.
Yeah, in Japanese, yeah. Okay, so ready? Let's see.
Ready.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you put on the lines.
Yeah.
You can use.
Mm-hmm.
The cross line is really here.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is really small, the connection point.
Okay.
Can you see? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You have to put, and you have, again, a little amount. Please,
mm-hmm.
don't put too much.
Too much.
Se queda húmedo. Como...
húmedo, no
wet.
húmedo, not wet.
Please, don't put too much glue. En portugués es cola también.
Cola. Miren, acá el punto de unión es muy pequeñito. Así que, oh, ya voy viendo cómo va a quedar la flor. Qué lindo.
Se queda bien también.
Y tienes razón, me quedó súper grande, así que las otras las voy a cortar más pequeñitas.
Para mí, lo mejor es este, que es 2x2.
Yeah, that's the best. And the best size, people, 5 centimeters. That's the best size. This one is 7.5 and it looks a little bit huge. Well, but for the window, it's going to look amazing.
Yeah, I have big ones. When we turn the camera, I show you the big ones.
Okay.
Because for the window, you have to put a little.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm using the lines to help me. So if you are having fun with us, please tell us. Because
yes. If you are learning languages, please tell us.
Let's learn language with origami, folding with us.
Yeah, that's a good one. Dice, imagínense, vamos a aprender idiomas haciendo origami. Me encanta.
It's the best way.
Yeah, that's the best way. Doing something you like.
Isso, 4x4 para mim é perfeito. Luiz. Lu.
Que lindo.
Eu li errado. Desculpa, Lu. Luciana Souto.
Ok. Ahí pueden poner cualquier pregunta que tengan. Miren, ya va quedando la flor.
Alain Georgeau, Alain Georgeau, it's really nice talking to him also because I think he speaks the same language as I speak. So we can change. Yeah.
That's great.
And he has been to Brazil many times also.
Oh, great.
Yeah. This was one of the things when I went to France for the second time, was just after university.
Yes.
So I didn't have many friends over there. I only had a couple with two daughters that were the same ages of me and my sister. And so they were the only people I knew. So I went to the MFPP, Mouvement Français de Papier, to get and to know people, and it was the best way, to be with people that we had already something in common. That was the paper folding, and it was really fun because in the beginning, everybody was like, where's she from, why she's coming, and everything like that, because nobody knew me. So it's really funny.
Where was that, Jacy?
Sorry?
Where was that? When you were living where?
In Paris in 2000. After university, so it was 1999. I arrived there.
Wow. Miren, dice Jacy que cuando llegó a París a vivir allá, no sabía el idioma, ¿verdad? You didn't know the language, so
no, the French I knew. The French I knew when I arrived after university.
Oh, yes.
I already knew French. Yeah.
Ella plegaba con otras personas y esa fue una buena forma de aprender idiomas. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, see, look at this. That shape is so beautiful. Miren qué linda la forma.
On top of the light.
Yeah, we're going to put
it. At that moment, he was the vice president of MFPP. So I met him during the 4 years I've been there after university. It was really nice.
Wow.
And then afterwards, he came 2 times to Brazil. So, he was at our groups and everything. So it was really nice.
Oh, I imagine. That's great. Oh, qué linda.
When I was living in Paris is when I met Trisha. Remember I told you?
Yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah. So, both of them.
Wow, that looks amazing. I'm going to make the other one.
Yes.
Wow, that's very pretty.
Like that, I think it's better for you to see.
That's very pretty. Miren qué lindas quedaron.
And the other one with the cami paper.
Oh, miren qué lindas. Qué preciosas. Miren qué lindas. Ay, esa queda divina. Oh, alguien hizo una verde con azul. Miren qué lindas. Sí, quedan preciosas. Wow, qué lindas. Ya voy a hacer esta para hacer mi copo de nieve. Porque sí, se ve preciosa. Ay, qué lindas. Prepárense los que las terminaron y díganos para que les mandemos una invitación y nos las muestren. So, please, everybody, if you finish yours, even though it's only one, so tell us and we're going to send you an invitation and you're going to be with us and you're going to show it to us. Oh, my God, that's amazing. Miren qué lindas. Wow.
Someone asking about the paper thickness. So it's like normally you use a thinner paper for those kinds of models.
Okay.
Just that. Let me turn the camera.
Okay. Ahora me toca a mí. Así que van a ver el techo. El techo y el candelero. Okay.
Oops. I'm a little bit.
And here I put it all. Now I have to put
it. Okay, I'm back. No,
Hey,
my hair is
wow.
the silicone, Trisha, the silicone glue was to fix the star on the window.
Qué linda.
Because like that, when you take it out afterwards, you don't damage the star and you don't damage the window. So you can use.
Pueden utilizar la silicona para pegarlas en la ventana porque ya cuando ustedes la retiran, la silicona no va a dañar ni la estrella ni va a dañar la ventana tampoco. Así que esa es una buena recomendación. ¡Qué precioso! Alguien, miren las que tiene ahí. Vamos a ver. ¡Wow!
Más grande.
¡Qué belleza!
Espera que voy a poner una luz para nosotros.
Miren las que nos va a enseñar Jacy.
Disculpa. Ups.
Miren qué lindas. ¡Ay, qué belleza, qué belleza! Así que todos pendientes para el mes de julio porque Jacy va a sacar su ebook. ¿Ok? ¡Qué lindas! Miren qué belleza. Esas son las, those are the ones that you put in winter in your house, right? Qué lindas. Qué lindas. Esas las utilizó Jacy, ¿saben para qué? Para adornos de Navidad, miren qué lindas están. Wow, that's so beautiful. Qué lindas, 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 lindas. ¡Ay, esa qué belleza!
And you can make different. The shape is almost the same, but the drawings is different. That's fine.
Wow. Esa no parece ni siquiera de papel. Miren qué lindas las formas. Y eso solo se puede apreciar con papel translúcido. You can only see those effects with translucent paper. But now you can make it. Thanks to Jacy, because she taught us how to do it. Miren qué lindas cuando son chiquititas y con papel de color. Miren.
Because it's nice also. These ones are made with the paper that I showed you how to make. I'm showing again just for you to see.
And the best thing, Jacy, is that they can make any color of paper. So many colors. So, yeah, any color they want.
Very dark, like black. It's not going to be really funny because black is black. So you don't have a very translucent color. But it's nice.
Lindas. Ya ven, ahora ustedes pueden preparar papel translúcido de cualquier color, Y mi pregunta, ¿hay alguien que quiera unirse al vivo y enseñarnos lo que hizo? Si lograron hacer una, si lograron hacer las dos, para que nosotros podamos ver. Vamos a ver. ¿Quién?
Venga.
Así que muéstrenos.
You can speak.
Levanten la manita. So, tell us. Who wants to be in the live and show us your work? Let's see. Veamos si alguien terminó. I think you are going to help me making a lot of paper, Jacy. Origami México, allá vamos. Ceci, también. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ir.
Venga.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a buscar primero a
Cecilia también quiere.
Ceci.
So,
okay.
Just while we are waiting, this one became Solange, the flower, and this one became Sol, the star.
Okay, excellent.
I put afterwards in the Instagram. So everybody knows.
Give us the name so we know. Ceci, te mandé invitación. Vamos a ver.
Obrigada, Tânia. Obrigada a todo mundo.
Ceci.
Merci, todo mundo.
Ok. Vamos a mandarle a Ceci primero y después a Lupita. Ok, Ceci. No, Ceci, te he mandado la invitación 2 veces.
Beijo, Cota.
Vamos a ver, Lupita.
My cousin is over there.
Guadalupe, ay, a Lupita la tengo que buscar por México, siempre. Aquí está Lupita. Bueno. Veamos, aquí vamos con Lupita. ¡Lupita!
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias, muchísimas gracias.
Gusto de verla, Lupita. ¡Ay, qué
es fácil.
¡Qué linda!
Puedes repetirlo.
Sí, me falta este.
¡Ah,
qué
qué
buenísimo!
preciosa, Lupita!
Ahora, tengo un regalo que me dieron fue de Jaciara, lo recibí de ella, no la conocía hace 18 años.
¡Wow!
Me llegó a México.
¡Fernández!
Tiene su nombre.
Eso es un tesoro, eso es un tesoro. ¡Ay, qué
No,
lindo! Miren qué
Son los
lindo.
catamentos.
Jacy, you did that. ¡Qué precioso!
y esta aquí tiene un teléfono, yo creo que ya no existe porque hace 18 años.
Es lo mismo. Es
Ya
lo
no.
mismo.
Ya es
Llámame
otro
por
teléfono.
WhatsApp. Es lo mismo. Tienes que poner un 9 solamente. Es lo mismo.
¡Ay, Lupita, es el mismo!
Una amiga de Televisión Azteca de México me lo regaló porque le gustaba.
Ha sido la
Verónica Velasco me lo regaló.
¡Oh, qué buenísimo!
Ese es mi tesoro de 18 años. Lo cuida como
18
mi alma.
años, sí. ¿Cómo que no, Lupita?
Oh, gracias.
Y el gran regalo que me dio también Jaciara y Luz.
Yo los quiero. Los libros de Jacy,
Y
miren,
muchísimo.
qué lindo.
Así es que, y ya también jugué carreritas con la silla de ruedas allá en Colombia. ¿Verdad? Es una excelente mujer, origamista, risueña. Yo quiero ser como ella, man. Risueña.
Y sueña, dulce,
Y de verdad,
dulce, porque Jacy se ve dulce.
Oh,
Exacto.
muchísimas gracias.
Gracias a ti,
Gracias a ti,
Lupita. Un abrazote hasta México. Muchas gracias, Lupita. Gracias por mostrarnos tu
Gracias.
estrella, por mostrarnos todo lo que nos mostraste.
Sí.
Gracias.
Gracias. Un fuerte abrazo.
Besitos.
Gracias. Bye.
¿Alguien más?
¡Oh, qué buenísimo!
¿Alguien más que nos quiera enseñar su estrellita?
Me encanta esto, que
Precioso.
podemos hablar con varios.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. Ceci is gone. Somebody, don't be shy. No tengan pena, gente. ¿Quién más quiere? Vengan, vengan. Vamos a ver a quién más.
Ninguém mais quer vir? Vem visitar a gente, vem conversar com a gente.
No sean tímidos. Marley. Vamos con Marley.
Vem, Magli.
Marley.
Somos origami también. ¿Quieres? Y
Ok.
Cecilia,
Vamos a ver.
je vous en prie.
Ok.
Amália também quer.
Ok. Vamos a tener. Marley. Aquí
Vou sacar uma foto. Espera.
que yo por apretar la foto le puse pausa. ¡Qué lindo!
Saquei uma foto.
La foto.
Outra.
La foto.
La foto.
As três.
¡Qué linda! Marley. Gusto de verla, Marley.
Olá.
No,
Envergonhada.
Marley. Tan linda, Marley.
Ai, obrigada. Muito obrigada pela live de hoje. Foi muito gostoso estar com vocês.
Gracias a usted, Marley, por estar con nosotros.
Sem palavras.
Tan linda,
Foi muito bom
Marley.
te ver.
Muchas gracias, Marley. Un beso y un abrazote hasta Brasil.
Obrigada. Beijo
Gracias.
grande para as duas.
Obrigada a você.
Ok.
Obrigada.
¿Quién más dijo? ¿Amalia?
Amálias. Que mais?
Lusuto.
Tem
Por ahí
umas
vamos.
pessoas. Ah,
A ver, Lusuto. Por ahí te envié la invitación, Lusuto. Después seguimos con Amalia. Ahí está. ¡Hola!
Ei, ei.
Manténla así, manténla así.
vou sacar uma foto.
Obrigada, Jacy. Obrigada, Mariela. Beijo.
Muchas gracias.
Beijo.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Beijo.
Gracias. Vamos con Ceci. Veamos.
Samu Origami también.
Busco. Dime quién. Samu.
Samu Origami.
Ok.
Cecilice Medina.
Ok, bye. Por ahí vamos a ir viendo. Ahorita se le envía a Samu. Hoy solo voy a enviar una para que seamos 3, porque cuando hay 4 se traba.
Ah,
sí, ahí, la vez pasada estuvimos. Ahí está, Samu.
Hola.
Hola, hola. Vamos, la estrellita.
Hola.
¡Wow! ¡Qué
Usted
linda! ¡Preciosa! Hiciste las 2.
Primero la había pegado al revés y entonces.
No hay problema.
Pero te quedó linda,
Mira,
te quedó
puedes
linda,
pegar de las dos
linda.
maneras. Vamos a sacar una foto.
¿Listos?
Aparece tu carita.
Muéstranos tu
Vamos a mirar.
carita. Eso. Vamos a ver, yo saco la foto. ¿Listos?
Sí.
Te
Gracias.
quedó preciosa, tesoro, te felicito. Te felicito, te quedó divina.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Perfecto.
Hola, Miguel, gusto de verlo. Muchas gracias, corazón, por enseñárnoslas y por unirte con nosotros. Te enviamos un abrazo y un besote. ¿De dónde eres?
De Colombia.
Oh,
La tierra del tío
está de
Valderrama.
Colombia.
Un abrazote hasta Colombia, corazón. Cuídate mucho.
Besos.
Besos.
Y haces las variaciones que he apuntado también.
Ahora vamos con Amalia y después le envío invitación a Ceci.
¿Cómo cuelgo acá?
Busca la X. Hay una X por ahí blanca, por ahí le das.
Ah,
Tan bello.
gracias.
Tan bello.
Gracias a ti.
Gracias a ti,
Besos.
corazón. ¡Ay, qué lindo! ¡Ay!
Te quedó buenísimo.
Ceci. Vamos a ver. Oh. Va Ceci, te lo mando y Amalia, póngase lista también. Por allá vamos. Se ven lindas en la ventana, Limón. Así es, se ven preciosas en la ventana. Sí. ¡Hola! Hola, Ceci.
Hola.
Ceci, ¿cómo estás?
Bien. Acá.
Ahí está, mira qué linda. Ahí le tomo la foto. Qué linda. ¿De dónde eres, Ceci?
De Tucumán, Argentina.
Un abrazo desde Argentina. Qué lindas te quedaron.
Y había hecho en otro vivo con Jacy este copo de nieve.
En el otro vivo. En el otro vivo con
Un
quién?
vivo creo que con Noelia.
Ah,
No me acuerdo.
Sí.
Sí, ha sido los primeros vivos que he hecho en mi
Sí,
vida.
me encantó.
Ahí agarró experiencia.
Y ahora,
Ay, qué lindas, Ceci. Están preciosas.
hermosas. Y acá aprendí, ya puse mis papeles con aceite,
¡Qué lindo!
que me encanta cómo están quedando. Así que veremos para trabajar. Gracias por compartir tu generosidad, tu buena onda es hermosa para plegar y compartir lo que sabes es impagable, así que muchas gracias porque es tener a mano una técnica nueva para trabajar cuando decimos lo único que acá, por ejemplo en Tucumán hay a mano es el manteca.
Ah, exacto.
Y hay uno de conseguir manteca duro, es como traslúcido, pero es muy duro para plegar piezas tan chiquitas.
Sí.
No se puede.
Pero
Entonces, con estos papeles, ya con el aceite de bebé, usé
Aceite de bebé, bueno.
el aceite de bebé que no tiene perfume o tiene perfume rico y ahí quedan secándose. Así que, mil gracias.
Y ya puedes hacer de todos colores.
sí, los de manteiga
Claro.
utilizo mucho para hacer los tessellations.
Oh, miren,
Pero
pegados con papel
sí.
de manteca.
Sí, pero los de manteca con lo óleo.
Ah, manteca
Yo
con
paso
aceite.
óleo.
Ah, ya lo entendí. Preparado.
Ah, óleo.
Perfecto,
Listo.
entonces.
Passa
Ay,
manteiga
qué
com
lindo.
aceite. Miras que vai se catar mais macio para pregar.
Vaya, Miguel,
Macio?
hay que utilizar esa técnica, Miguel. Ya Miguel Gañán andaba por ahí para que él también haga sus teselados así, con ese tipo de papel. Ay, qué lindo.
Al de manteca, ¿cuál hay que poner?
No importa qual aceite pones, pero pones aceite, no manteca. Vai se quedar mais translúcido e mais maleável.
Ah, no. Claro, no, yo decía que papel manteca se consigue acá solamente.
Sí,
Ah,
solamente
pero
que
es
ella lo
bueno.
usa a ese papel sin aceite. Pero también puedes utilizarlo, ponerle aceite y va a quedar más fácil de plegar.
Ah, bien.
You can use the one that the cooking paper, the baking paper.
Perfecto,
that you can use.
entonces.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can use it with oil also, and it's really nice because it's get more malleable for you to fold. So you can use little square of that one. So it's nice.
Ceci, te dice ella que también puedes utilizar el papel de manteca con aceite y también te va a quedar más fácil de trabajar y más transparente.
And you can use
Ah, bueno.
Así que otra opción.
Pero este se nota.
Precioso.
A ver, quiero ver.
Sí, se ve lindo. Miren qué bonito se ve. Sí, el papel manteca se ve bien.
Este.
Sí.
¡Qué lindas! Lindas, lindas quedaron. Muy lindas.
Muchas
Gracias
gracias.
a ti, Ceci. Un abrazote hasta Argentina. Muchas, muchas gracias. Cuídate.
Gracias.
Besitos. Ahora vamos a ver. Amalia nos dijo por ahí, nos levantó la manita Amalia. Veamos.
Amalia. Trisha, you're gonna come also, Trisha.
Veamos.
Prepare yourself.
Vamos a buscar. Buscamos a Amalia y después buscamos a Trisha, ¿ok? Amalia.
I'm not giving her the opportunity to say no.
No! Trisha, don't be shy. Ok, veamos.
Saudade, Jacy. Oh,
¡Qué
azul.
lindas, qué lindas! Amalia.
Ver com a luz, você fica.
Preciosas. Miren qué lindas, se ven perfectas.
¿Será? ¿Se viró? Ok.
Se ve bien. Qué lindas, Amalia. Y celestes. Wow.
Adoro azul, amo.
Me encanta.
Obrigada, Amalia.
Obrigada, Jacy. Olha, linda homenagem para Solange. Fiquei emocionada. Muito, muito feliz por isso. E lindo o seu trabalho. Obrigada, Mariela.
Gracias a ti por estar con nosotros y por compartir tus plegados. Gracias, Amalia. Besitos y un abrazo hasta Brasil.
Obrigada, Amalia.
Você também.
Ok.
Tchau,
Bye,
gente.
bye. ¿Y quién es la siguiente? ¿Se va a animar Trisha?
Let's try Trisha.
Vamos a ver.
Trisha, please.
Vamos a ver.
I don't know if she's still on.
Por ahí la encontré. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Qué belleza. Me encanta. Y tienes razón.
Amalia.
Yo la hice grande.
Se queda grande para se movimentar. Pero I want to hablado que Amalia es una de las chicas que fundó conmigo y con Solange, la persona que hemos dado los nombres, Dobras Brasil, lo grupo de origami brasileño.
Así es, sí,
Por
yo
eso.
he visto mucho el trabajo de Amalia en Dobras de Brasil y Origami Girl declined. Ok, bueno, ¿alguien más, una persona más que quiera aparecer y enseñarnos sus estrellitas? Con gusto le enviamos la invitación. Vamos a ver. Todos los que las han plegado muy lindas, muy, muy lindas.
Gracias.
Ok, it's okay.
Yeah, you have to come to Brazil, Trisha.
You have to write the names of them over here in a comment after,
Okay.
so people give them the names, yes?
Oh, Let's put like that. Star.
Yes. So, we know there is Solange.
Sol.
Y sí,
Star
miren,
Sol.
yo la hice con 7.5 por 7.5 y se ve muy grande. Entonces, el papel de 5 por 5 es perfecto.
Okay, I put it over here, but afterwards in the comments I put also.
Ok. La estrella
You
se
say.
llama Sol y la flor se llama Solange. El limón. El limón va a ser la siguiente. El limón.
Venga, venga, venga.
Ay, el limón. Por acá está. Ok, el limón. Por ahí viene Eli.
Ah.
¡Hola, Eli! ¿Qué tal? They are already in the window.
Ya las pegué. Jaciara. Hace tiempo que no nos veíamos y qué encuentro tan maravilloso. Disfruté mucho tu plegado. Gracias por la invitación.
Gracias a ti por enseñárnoslas. Preciosas,
Y
Eli.
gracias a ti por tu invitada.
Gracias a ti por estar con nosotros y por plegarlas. Te quedaron divinas. Esa ventana tiene que tener más estrellas, Eli.
Hay que llenarla. Hay que llenarla.
Sí, hay que llenar esa ventana. Preciosa.
Hay que conseguir el libro para llenarla.
Hay que estar pendiente para en julio, porque viene el ebook de Trisha.
Hay que estar atentos. Muchas gracias.
Jaciara.
Oiga, Lupita, es que el limón, qué milagro. Yo siempre pliego muy juiciosa. Se me van a
Eli,
regañar.
¿de dónde eres, Eli? Eres de México, ¿verdad?
No, de Medellín, Colombia.
Un saludo hasta Colombia, entonces, de Medellín. Ajá.
Muchas gracias por esta invitación. Hacía tiempo que no veía a Jaciara. Nos conocimos en la convención de Origami Bogotá. ¿Te acuerdas?
Ay,
Muchas gracias. Feliz tarde.
gracias,
Disfruté mucho
igual,
la
Eli,
clase.
cuídate. Un abrazo hasta Medellín, Colombia. Bye, bye. Miren qué lindas, qué lindas.
Gracias.
Gracias,
Chao.
Eli. Gracias. Y vamos a llamar la última persona, una persona más que quiera aparecer y mostrarnos sus estrellitas. Ya ven qué lindas se ven en la ventana.
¿Cómo se sale de acá? ¿Cómo es?
En la parte de arriba hay una X pequeña, ahí le puedes dar.
Listo.
Ok, gracias, Eli. Y la última persona, ¿alguien más que quiera que se anime? Somebody else, don't be shy.
Don't be shy. We speak with you.
Yeah.
We are not afraid of you.
And we show your... I love that. We speak with you. You are unique. Okay, Jacy, I think they are going to post them. So, Jacy, it was a pleasure to be with you.
It was my
Oh my God, you are amazing, believe me. Thank you so much for sharing your how to prepare the paper, for sharing your designs, your books. Believe me, everybody's going to be paying attention to your live for your ebook. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, someone wants to come.
I know. Are you ready? Oh, she is from Turkey. Ella es desde Turquía. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see.
Turkey, they speak also, no?
Yeah. Veamos. Ay, Marley, tan linda, Marley. Thank you, Chami.
Hello.
Hello to Turkey. What time is in Turkey now?
Yes, I'm from Turkey, and Turkey is now well past midnight.
Wow.
And I'm in pajamas. Sorry.
Thanks for being with us. Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
I take a picture. Ready? Okay. There we go. Yes, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And
What's your name? Hello.
my name is Aslı, and She's my daughter. She's name is Daphne. Thank you very much for this event.
Thank you
Estağfurullah.
for holding with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kisses for both of you. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Imagine
Thank you.
Jacy from
Bye.
Turkey.
Yes, nice.
Amazing.
A big hug and a lot of kiss for you. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Oh,
A big gift, kiss for her too.
many kisses for her. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, that was great.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, Jacy. Muchas gracias. Eres como el
Gracias.
sol, Jacy. You are like the sun. You shine everywhere. Tú brillas en todos lados. Gracias por compartir tu luz. Thank you so much for sharing your light.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the invite. It was a pleasure to be here this afternoon. You know you can count on me whenever you want. I'm here. And thank you very much.
Don't tell me
Most
that.
connection-
Don't tell me that because I'm going to be bothering you and annoying you so many times.
Don't worry. I'm having fun. You can call me.
I love it. Thank you so much, Jacy. Gracias a todos los que estuvieron con nosotros. Thank you to everybody who worked with us. You were amazing. We wait for your post, tag us, and we're going to be so happy. Jacy is going to be very happy to see her stars.
Merci beaucoup à tout le monde. C'était un plaisir de plier avec vous. On est vraiment ému avec ça. Et venez souvent ici avec nous pour plier. Merci. Obrigada a todo mundo. Foi muito bom estar com vocês essa tarde.
Muchas gracias a todos. Cuídense, gente. Los queremos mucho. Bendiciones. Bye, bye. Adiós.
Bye, Mariela.
Bye, bye, mi querida Jacy. Un besote y un abrazo. Y en julio queremos el libro. Ok. Bye, bye. Cuídense. Disfruten el resto del día. Bye, bye.